Hello students, welcome back to the online class of AIS. I am Shormishta Das, your computer teacher. Today I am going to share with you the part 2 of our PPT, that is email and basics, that is also based on our chapter 5, that is internet and email. So let's get started. First slide, that is what is email. As you all know, the full form of email is electronic mail, that is the short form for electronic mail. It helps us to send and receive messages over the internet. So what do you need? A computer with internet access, an email account with a service provider such as Yahoo, Gmail, Hotmail, etc. Choosing an email provider. Most common are Hotmail, that is of Microsoft, Gmail, Google. Yahoo Mail is Yahoo. For this class we are going to select Yahoo. Setting up your email account. Parts of an email address. dwalker@surfcity-hp.org. Username is Dwalker. We can create our own username that should be unique. @ symbol, that is unique to email addresses. Email provider's name, that is surfcity-hb. In our case it will be Yahoo. Domain.org. In our case it will be .com. Next slide. Password. Something that is easy to remember but difficult to guess. Usually it is Let's compose an email. So in order to compose an email we need to click on compose. Let's move to the next slide. The parts of an email. First comes to enter the exact email address of your recipient. CC means carbon copy. The same mail can be sent to others as well. Whosoever email ID we are going to put in CC, the same mail will be received by them as well. BCC, that is blind carbon copy. The email address that we are going to put in BCC, others will not be able to see that to whom I have sent it. Subject, that is the topic of our mail, that should be written in short. Body, the message of your mail. Attachment, that is the paperclip symbol in which we are going to attach the files or photos. Next slide. Sending an email. Communication can be tough with written correspondence. No body language or facial cues to help. Attach a file from a flash drive. Click on send to mail your letter. Message will now appear in your sent folder. Now sending an email. Once an email is sent, you cannot stop it or take it back. Spelling checks are also available. We can check our sent box after the mail is sent. Draft emails and saving for later. Drafts. When creating an email, the computer will automatically save your work periodically. If for any reason you should be interrupted, that is lapse in internet connection, maybe due to internet connection, or you want to send it later on, so the same message will be saved in the draft box so that you can send it later on. That is saving for later. Next slide. Receiving an email. If you have any messages, you should see them listed on the screen of your inbox. At the top of each message is a header with information about the sender, date, routing of each message. From dwalker@surfcity-hp.org to CC subject, that means each and every details will be there, that is the date, time, from whom you have received the mail, each and every details. Replying to an email, that is reply versus reply all. When you click on reply, your message will automatically be sent to the person who sent you the mail. that means the from field. When you click on reply all, your message will automatically be sent to the person who sent you the mail and everyone in the to and CC fields in the header. That means whosoever email ID is there in CC, to each and every person will be receiving the mail. So this is the difference between reply and reply all. Forwarding an email. When you click on forward, you may share the email you have received by sending it to others. You may add your own message before sending it. Opening an attachment. Usually photos or documents are there in the attachment. If you don't know the sender, do not open the attachment. Email, you must decide if you want to save it or you can delete it. Click on delete to send the email to the trash can. The message disappears from your list of messages but is not truly deleted yet. So if you make a mistake, you can get it back from the trash can. So netiquette, that is the common abbreviations or the emote icons. There are many netiquettes, many emote icons are present. These are the etiquettes to be followed over the internet. That is, for emote icons are available: laughter, confused, surprise, wink, sad, angry, etc. Next slide. Privacy versus viruses and spam. Privacy, like CC versus BCC. BCC, blind carbon copy. The email ID placed in a BCC will not be visible to others, so it helps in maintaining a privacy. Viruses, never open attachments from unknown senders. Safety, never send personal financial information via email, even if it looks like a legitimate request from your bank or financial institution. That means we are not going to share any kind of personal financial information via email. Spam, unsolicited commercial email. Delete, click on report spam box on Yahoo. Chatting and texting. Texting online is similar to texting using a cell phone, but texts received can only be viewed once, then they are permanently deleted after being read. This is useful if you do not have a cell phone or will not be near your cell phone. Delay, usually done with those you know online. Be selective who can chat with, as with spam, phishing scams can occur with chatting as well. Next slide. This is the most important thing, that is, after doing all your work, after sending your mail or after checking your mail, don't forget to sign out. Okay, so here we come to the end of this PPT. Hope you understood. Thank you, students.